The most important piece is the simplicity that it's bringing. As we look at AI and automation, what CTV and premium video period, whether it be linear or otherwise, it's complex. It's a complex process. And so we have to make it as simple as it is to buy social. And so that's where I think the use of technology, the use of AI, will really allow us to move quicker and more efficiently. And not just automation, but also the outcomes and results that it can deliver.
And where does FreeWheel come in?
FreeWheel has been focused on AI for many years, machine learning and the algorithms that power our system. But one thing that's really important from a philosophy perspective is the need for interoperability and the need for making sure that our clients dictate their technology strategies. And we have a platform that we say is a platform built to build on. Yes, we have some great optimizations, great tools within, but also our AI tooling suite that we launched here at CES has been really important for our clients to build their uniqueness, their differentiation, and work with partners in ways that they have not even could imagine have done in the past.
And where do you see the biggest growth opportunities as premium video becomes more connected and AI driven?
AI as the tools, or technology as the tools, but the thing that is most exciting, and it's no question in my mind, is the idea that someone can have and how it can be in the world or a reality so much faster. And I think that's the rate of change, the speed of change that we're seeing in our industry is going to be the biggest driving factor. Just think about how amazing it is to say, on a Friday, I have this idea, and by Monday, you have a prototype of that idea being used with MCP or agent-to-agent type of ideas or works or optimizations. So that's what I'm most excited about as it relates to AI, and that's for the entire industry.
And in terms of looking ahead, is there a technology or a trend you're keeping an eye on in 2026?
I think agent-to-agent buying is certainly one of the aspects, and the power of an MCP server. What it allows you to do is not be beholden to anyone's roadmaps. You're beholden to your own roadmap and your own ideas, and I think that's the thing that's most exciting for us right now. But obviously the continued use of automation and the partners that we'll work with across the ecosystem is really, really exciting. I mean, a great example of that is our recent announcement with NBCU, RPA, Newton Research, and FreeWheel to make the first agent-to-agent buying of live events. Very exciting, but you can see it's not just a one company announcement. It really does take a number of different companies to make that happen. And so I'm very excited about that.